Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us. I'm so happy to welcome you all to AARP Alabama's Communi-Tea Party for Caregivers. I'm Kristen Moyo, Associate State Director of Outreach and Engagement with AARP Alabama. I'm thrilled that you've chosen to spend time with us for this virtual community. Today, we come together to celebrate and honor the amazing caregivers in our community. Your constant dedication and the love you give to others are truly heartwarming. This tea party is a chance for you to take a well-deserved break. It's a time to relax, connect, and recharge. We have a wonderful party planned for you, and you will hear from some exciting tea experts. AARP has caregiving resources that can support you on your caregiving journey. These free resources can be found at aarp.org/caregiving. You can also join our fight for solutions that help caregivers with AARP's Raise Your Hand to Support Caregivers campaign. Did you know that 1 in 5 voters are family caregivers? In Alabama, there are 700,000 caregivers that spend over $7,200 on average out-of-pocket caregiving costs per year in the U.S. AARP is fighting to save time and money for more than 48 million caregivers across the country. In thinking of the upcoming general election, data from AARP shows that voters age 50 plus decide elections. And they want politicians to address the issues that matter most to them and their families. We encourage you to take some time to learn where your candidate stands on issues of caregiving and Social Security this election cycle. Your voice and your vote are powerful tools for advocating for the issues that matter most to you and your family. Finally, we encourage you to invest some time in self-care practices specifically for you. Remember, self-care is essential and not a luxury. You deserve to feel supported, valued, and nurtured. Our guest speakers today will speak to wellness practices, including considering incorporating a soothing cup of tea into your routine to enhance your wellness journey. And before you hear from them, we'll hear from Anna Pritchett, our State Advocacy Director with AARP Alabama. Anna, take it away.
Thank you, Kristen. Hi, everybody. I just want to do a quick overview for all the things that we've been working on and will continue to work on in 2025, advocating at our state legislature. You know, November is National Family Caregivers Month, and we work every year to highlight all of the hard work that these non-paid family caregivers do every day, taking care of loved ones, whether it's preparing meals or helping with prescription medications or driving them to the doctor. We give so many hours of ourselves to people we love to help them stay in their homes and communities longer. As such, we hear a lot from our members about that and want to look for ways that we can help folks and family caregivers save time, save money, and get the support they need to take care of their loved ones. So as we move forward and go towards our next legislative session, we are looking for advocates to help us tell the story of the challenges of family caregiving and speak up for people who really do need our support and help getting those services out into the communities that they need, where they need them. So we do things like work on issues around the long-term care workforce. Everyone knows there's a shortage in care providers. This is even more so in long-term care and nursing home facilities, even though more than 90% of folks don't want to go into nursing homes, and we do everything we can to make sure that they stay at home as long as possible. Sometimes that is the best option for folks who need 24-hour care. So we are working to find more care providers in the home and for community-based services. We also work on trying to help folks save money and time through things like providing services or funding for respite services that let people take a break and take care of themselves a little bit as they take care of their family members. We also work on, we're working on updating and modernizing state guardianship laws. That's very important to make sure that folks' rights are protected, and that and anyone who volunteers or tries to be a family guardian, or a guardian or conservator, that they have the protections and guidance they need to do a good job and to protect the person they are taking care of. And then I was also always looking for everyday opportunities to improve the services and resources for folks as they age in the community. That's just a quick and brief overview. We are looking for you guys. If you are ready to be an advocate, either online or in person, please reach out to Kristen. We would love to have you tell your story, and always reach out to us if you have any questions. Kristen?
Thank you so much, Anna, for sharing how people can become an e-advocate and for giving us that update of what you're doing here in Alabama. Thank you for the work that you do. All right. Okay. Thank you. Up next, we will hear from our special guest. So I'm going to bring them forward and I'll let them, we'll have a bit of a conversation, and they'll tell us who they are and how they got started in this space. Let me bring them up. There we go. Hi, everyone. All right. So we'll get started. Who are you guys and what are your favorite teas? Tell us who you are.
Great question. My name's Kira Whitehead, and my favorite tea, I have to think about it now, is probably old-fashioned birthday cake. That's a delicious Earl Grey tea that tastes like a birthday cake. It's just really good.
And I'm Daniel Hammond, and my favorite tea is actually one of our winter seasonal teas, Cherry Christmas. It's a black tea blend that's very, very good.
Very, very good.
Oh my goodness, both of them sound absolutely delightful for a day like this. Thank you so much.
Of course.
So you all are with Piper and Leaf. Can you tell me, how did Piper and Leaf begin? And tell me a little bit about your story.
Yeah, so Piper and Leaf is a family-owned and operated company that's been serving up delicious handcrafted teas in the Huntsville area since 2013. It started when 3 siblings, Connor, Bridget, Mary Claire, teamed up with Bridget's husband, Caleb, to try something new. And they just had a simple setup at the local farmers market and initially sold compost. But when their compost sold out in just a week, they needed something else to have. So they decided to try out doing tea. And 11 years later, here we are. We've got an online store that ships worldwide and wholesale clients across the country, and just drinking delicious tea every day.
Oh, yeah.
That is amazing. So I've heard some things about mason jars. Can you tell me, where did the idea for mason jars come from?
Yeah. So that was actually an idea from one of the siblings, Connor. He really wanted to sell something in a mason jar. So they decided on tea, and we actually still use all of our mason jars to this day. And that's just kind of a nod to our roots, as well as a symbol of our community, because they really were a fan of those as well.
Awesome. And you hit on a word. This is definitely our Communi-Tea Party. So thank you for loving that up, Kira. What are some ways that Piper and Leaf gives back to the community? Can you tell us about that?
So from the very beginning, Piper and Leaf has been all about community, because we started at a local farmers market, and we've always believed in giving back, which is actually why we partner with lots of local growers and farmers in the area in the Southeast to source the freshest, all-natural ingredients for our teas. And we're also proud that we can donate 10% of our profits to foster care and adoption initiatives. And we're always looking for ways to pour back into the community, which is one reason that we are really excited to be a part of today, because we can give back to the community and you guys can give back to yourselves with some really good tea.
Great, great. Thank you for sharing that. So we'll give you the stage to you. Thank you for telling us about Piper and Leaf, and we'll sit back. I'm ready to listen and learn.
Great.
So a cup of tea isn't just soothing for the soul, it's also packed with benefits for your body. Over the years, numerous studies have shown that tea can help lower blood pressure, sharpen your mind, support weight loss, and so much more. And while there is still so much to learn about all the potential health perks of tea, one thing that's clear is each of our unique blends offers something special. So we're going to dive into our wellness blends box and explore the benefits of that.
Yeah. So the first tea that we have in our box is going to be our Peppermint Blues. This is a sharp mint tea with sharp fruit overtones and a mellow finish. Peppermint Blues is a harmonious blend of mint, fresh berries, and ginger, designed to refresh, soothe, and boost your day and your respiratory system. Packed with locally sourced blueberries and blackberries and mint, this tea is a powerhouse of vitamins and antioxidants. With each sip, you'll enjoy a full-bodied, refreshing taste, along with a warming hint of ginger for that extra kick. Whether you're looking for a mental boost or a calming moment, Peppermint Blues has you covered. Keep wanting to say Piper and Leaf. We do have you covered too. So blueberries and blackberries are known for being loaded with antioxidants that help protect your cells from damage. Mint is known for its calming effect on upset stomachs. It helps reduce inflammation and supports your respiratory system. And ginger is also known for being a natural immune booster that helps relieve nausea and inflammation. So it's really just a concoction of lots of goodness, not to mention, look how pretty that is. It's called Peppermint Blues for a reason because of its beautiful color. And that was so quick to make too.
Then the next tea in that box is our elderberry elixir, which is a spicy berry tart tea. It's been a Christopher family recipe for generations. It's a special blend that originally began as a syrup to fight off sniffles, and soon became a hit among friends and family. Initially, this tea was actually released as just a make-at-home elderberry syrup kit, but there was popular demand for it to be just a regular tea, and so now it's a standalone tea that can be enjoyed daily with ingredients like elderberry, ginger, licorice, and cinnamon. It's full of warmth and immune-boosting power, perfect for those cozy self-care moments. It's actually one of my favorites because the elderberries are a natural source of vitamin C, and that helps boost the immune system and fight colds. And then the ginger and cinnamon are packed with anti-inflammatory properties to ease those aches and pains.
Mm-hmm. Speaking of aches and pains, one of our next blends is going to be Golden Hour Tonic. This one is a burst of grapefruit, smooth turmeric, and spicy sweet ginger. Indulging in the delightful taste of Golden Hour Tonic isn't just a treat for your taste buds, it's a celebration of good health. Much like our other teas, this blend not only satisfies your tea cravings, but also contributes positively to your well-being. Now, let's talk about the star ingredient, grapefruit, which not only adds a punch of flavor, but also brings a host of health benefits to the table. Packed with immune-boosting vitamin C, grapefruit supports a robust immune system, helping you stay vibrant and energized. It's an antioxidant, which contributes to heart health by reducing the risk of cardiovascular issues. Grapefruit is actually known for being high in vitamin C, which helps support your immune system, improve skin health, and citrus also boosts the body's immune absorption, which can improve exercise performance. That's why this blend is known as our runner's blend and has actually been sold at runner stores before. It also has an ingredient, turmeric, which is a powerhouse ingredient known for its antioxidant and anti-inflammatory properties, which are great for those joints.
And then at the end of a nice long day, it's great to relax with a cup of our Healing Honeysuckle. Mm-hmm. Healing Honeysuckle is my go-to nighttime blend. It combines echinacea, jasmine, chamomile, and more for a light, floral, and utterly calming experience. A perennial favorite that happens to provide a superb boost to the immune system. Lemongrass and chamomile are both popular herbs for sleep trouble, while echinacea, ginger, and other herbs create a soothing flavor that can help you relax your whole body. It's the perfect way to wind down after a long day with soothing ingredients to help you relax and sleep peacefully. The echinacea in it is an immune-boosting herb that helps calm the mind and body, and then chamomile is also famous for its calming effects, helping to ease anxiety and promote better sleep.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know that one is one of my favorites for bedtime. That's like a routine of mine. So now we're going to move on to the sweet benefits of using local honey. And in your self-care box, you should have gotten a jar of our local honey made here in Huntsville. So at Piper and Leaf, like I mentioned, we love to celebrate all things local, and that includes the honey that we use in our teas. There's just something so special about using a natural sweetener that's lovingly harvested by local beekeepers right in your own backyard. Not only does local honey add a delicious touch of sweetness to your tea, but it also comes with a variety of health benefits that make it a wonderful addition to your daily routine. A natural sweetener packed with nutrients. Unlike processed sugar, local honey is packed with vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants, making it a healthier and more wholesome option for your tea. It also has allergy relief benefits. Local honey contains trace amounts of local pollen, which can help your body build a natural tolerance and reduce seasonal allergy symptoms over time. I know that's really important for being in the Southeast because, wow, we have lots of pollen. It is also an immune support. It has been known for its soothing and antibacterial properties for a long time, making it a natural remedy for sore throats and coughs. And you're also supporting bees and farmers. By choosing local honey, you're supporting local beekeepers and the essential role bees play in pollinating our food and flowers, contributing to a healthier environment. It also has unique flavors. So if you get a different local honey from a different region, you're definitely going to taste the different flora and fauna that come from that region. So each jar is really unique in its own way. Local honey, though, is best when paired with some great tea. So I'd recommend trying it with those teas that are in our Wellness Blends box for the ultimate self-care routine. Not only are they delicious, but it's just double the benefits. And yeah, that's what we've got for you. This is just an awesome way to care for yourself and just an awesome routine to add into your day.
Plus, you can experiment with the teas in the wellness box and drink them together. I personally like drinking the elderberry elixir mixed with golden hour tonic and a little bit of honey.
Very nice. Very nice.
Awesome. I was taking notes as you were chatting, and thank you so much for sharing with us. I would like to share, we talked a little bit about the wellness boxes, and this is for everyone. And you showed us too some of the things that are in the wellness boxes. So for the first 50 people who register to attend this virtual tea party, we will mail out to you a wellness box that was shown during our virtual tea party today. And I also want to remind folks that AARP empowers people to choose how they live as they age. And AARP is a nonpartisan 501c4 organization that has over 420,000 members here in Alabama. And AARP's role is to advocate for those 50 plus and their families. And this opportunity, much like others, AARP is committed to offering opportunities for folks to stay engaged from your home. So thank you for attending this party. And we also just want to remind you that this with the suggestions and wellness, you'd still want to make sure you are checking with your doctor before you incorporate any wellness routine and things of that nature. So make sure you're talking with your healthcare providers as well. And before we go, I have just a closing question for our special guest today. And whoever would like to go first, they can. When did you fall in love with tea, or share with me your own personal wellness tea routine if you have any?
Yeah, I first really got into drinking tea actually when I first discovered Piper and Leaf tea. Actually discovered the other day that I happened to start drinking their tea pretty much right after they started. But like I said, I enjoy a nice caffeinated tea like our cherry Christmas or chocolate tea to start the day. Kind of just especially cozy up in the morning with a blanket on the couch with my cat. And then later on through the day, end up drinking a lot of those wellness blends with some honey to make it through whatever weather we're happening that day in the week.
Whatever it decides.
Yeah.
And I would say I have been a long-time tea drinker. I probably would drink like a gallon of tea myself as a youngster. So whenever Piper and Leaf opened up in 2013, I was a huge fan. Of course, I was only like 13, but I was still a big fan. And so yeah, it's been like a local staple here in Huntsville. And I previously worked at another local coffee shop where we served Piper and Leaf tea. And that's kind of how I got familiarized with the process and everything. And now I get to work at this awesome place, and I really love it. And yeah, much like Daniel, Piper and Leaf tea is just a part of my life now, and it's a routine. So I actually last night wasn't feeling like my hottest, little sniffly, a little congested, but I made myself a cup of our healing honeysuckle right before bed, and that helped me feel soothed and calm, and I woke up feeling great.
Great. Thank you both so much for sharing that, and we so appreciate you being with us today.
Of course.
Thanks, guys. All right. And in closing, I want to share a resource that we chatted about, www.aarp.org/caregiving for looking for some caregiving resources that you can check us out there. And also, if you want to learn about more events going on here in Alabama, there is some information on the screen for where you can go. And we are also AARP Alabama on all social media channels. So thank you so much for joining us today. We so appreciate you taking time, and we thank you for all of the caregivers for the work that you do and how you show up in this space. We really appreciate that. And for our 50 guests that will get the wellness boxes, we are excited to send those to you as well. So you can register if you have it. You can look on our AARP Facebook page on how to register. Thank you so much, and thank you for joining us.